Vancouver's protesters have again thumbed their noses at authority, refusing to leave Thornton Park despite a Parks Board ultimatum that they'll seek a court injunction if those people don't leave voluntarily. Meanwhile, City Council has its hands tied thanks to COPE councillor Tim Lewis, whose deliberate absence prevented a quorum for a meeting intended to deal with those squatters. As Harvey Oberfeld reports, Lewis' strategy is going exactly as planned, letting the campers be the soldiers on the front line of his class warfare crusade.
This may look like Vancouver City Hall, but it's actually Command Central for one city councillor's battle against the provincial and federal governments.
The solution is to put as much pressure as we possibly can on the two levels of government that have a legal, moral, ethical, financial obligation to build social housing.
So you may see those now living in the city parks as homeless protesters, squatters, or even tourists enjoying free camping. But Councillor Lewis sees them as soldiers in his ideological war.
I say, hallelujah, the more the better. The problem has not been solved with silence. The problem has not been solved by people staying out of the parks.
What happens is that the rest of the taxpayers start to feel like it's not their city, they're not in control, that the police aren't in control, that people who want to do what they want to do can do it wherever, and it becomes very unsettling. It's damaging to the tourist industry.
Left-wing COPE conquered council in the Vancouver Parks Board 7 months ago, and since then protesters have been front and center, taking up residence outside Woodward's in Victory Square, and lately literally moving in to other parks as well.
Were you using them as a pawn then to make a point with the province and the federal governments?
I am following their lead. They know more about homelessness than any city councillor ever will.
Is it fair to describe us as the People's Republic of Vancouver now, with COPE in charge, that, you know, we're sort of, the people who are marginalized are getting more attention than those of the rest of the taxpayers?
I think there's a danger that that's happening. I wouldn't say it's completely happened yet, but certainly we're headed in that direction unless we can come to our senses on this particular issue right now of people camping in these parks.